Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Dr. Sana. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about the topic. Is there any possibility one can feel more desire during the time of fasting? Normally it's believed that fasting time, if we don't take any food or drinks for a long time, it makes the sexual desire lower. But for some people, they were talking about this problem that they feel more desire during the first week of fasting, but then they seem to be less interested or less desired during the rest of the month. But during the first time, they feel more desire or sexual desire in the fasting month. So let's look why is it so, okay? So it happens in both men and female. This desire increase or sexual desire increase can happen both in men and women. Let's look into the reason or the biological processes or reasons that going through your body and what is happening that time. Why do you feel more desired during those times, etc. First we look into men. It's absolutely possible for a man to feel stronger sexual desires during fasting. This may sound surprising because many people assume fasting reduces libido. Libido means this desire for sex or sexual desires. But biologically and psychologically, the opposite can happen sometimes. Let's look into why this is happening. First point is hormonal and biological factors. During fasting, the body experiences psychological stress. This stress can increase adrenaline and cortisol levels in your body, which may heighten the alertness and sometimes sexual tension. When food and other pleasure are restricted, the brain can sometimes become more sensitive to other reward signals, including sexual desires. In short, when one pleasure is restricted, the mind may focus more intensely on others. This is what happens during fasting. Now let's look into second point, psychological effect. Fasting increases self-awareness, mindfulness of the body sensations. Mind is focused on avoidance of certain acts. Sometimes trying to not to think about something actually makes you think about it more. This is called a rebound effect. So this is what happening during the time during the initial time of fasting. So if someone is consciously avoiding sexual thoughts, they may feel more intensely. So that is the psychological effect you are feeling during the first days of fasting. Now let's look into the third point. Suppression can increase the intensity. If sexual expression is restricted, that is, no intimacy, no release for so long, desire can build up, like pressure accumulating. This does not mean that the person is sinful, the person is weak, the fasting is invalid unless you act upon it in certain ways. It simply means that body and brain are functioning normally. So let's look into some important clarifications. Fasting affects people differently. Each person is different. Some experiences reduced libido, that is, reduces sexual desires, fatigue, and low levels of testosterone temporarily. Others experience high-end desires, increased sensitivity, and stronger urges. Both responses are normal. Let's come to the female part. Okay, some women can absolutely experience higher sexual desires during fasting. Just like men, women bodies and minds can respond in different ways. Even if you are fasting, your hormone circles are working like before naturally. So your period will come, or your menstrual cycle also work according to your body. So that means your hormones are produced in a normal way and cyclic way as usual. So let's look into the points why you feel the increased desires. Point number one is hormonal fluctuations. Female desire is strongly influenced by estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. Yes, some small amount of testosterone are also present in females. If fasting happens during ovulation time, the libido or the sexual desire may naturally be higher those days. The week before menstruation, some women feel increased desire. Fasting does not completely override the menstrual cycle. So, if the hormones are already rising, desire can still increase. Second point, a psychological effect of restriction. When food and intimacy are restricted during the religious fasting, the brain becomes more aware of physical sensations. Anticipation builds, emotional connection with the spouse may deepen. Sometimes the act of abstaining makes desire feel strong. Third point is heightened sensitivity. Fasting can increase mental clarity, increased emotional sensitivity, heighten the awareness of touch, thoughts, and fantasies. So some women report feeling more romantic, more emotionally connected, and more sexually aware. But some women feel the opposite. It is also completely normal if a woman feels lower libido, fatigue, irritability, dryness, etc. are also normal. Low blood sugar and dehydration can reduce the desire for some. So, what's normal? All these are normal. Increased desire, decreased desire, no change, all these are normal. Every woman response depend on her cycle phase, stress level, sleep, relationship dynamics and physical health. So that's the point I want your attention today. Uh, let's stop over here. We will come back with another topic in the next video. Thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.